We do this with the eight different pillars of our AI automation. And we built this architecture from ground up, essentially. Think of them as instruments of a symphony, each playing a different role, but together they create a very, very powerful impact as such. We start from the decision AI. This one is the brain that interprets the signals, predicts the outcome. It takes sensor data. It takes the location pings, GPS, Wi-Fi, and whatnot, takes the different behavioral patterns, and then creates an operational intelligence, right? Creating actionable foresights right there. To augment this, we have Vision AI. This is where the system can actually see it as eyes. It can read a different type of documentation, bill of lading, and no matter what the quality is, it's a badly taken image or a paper that is not very visible. AI can actually read all the text from it. It can work with the portable cameras on your phone to basically permanently fixed vision instruments that we may have at different dock doors and warehouses. And it can classify these images into quality. It can do OCRs and perform analysis to find the exact EC numbers, do the verification of the load quality at the beginning to the end. Edge AI puts the intelligence right on our devices. For example, a beacon that can automatically change its ping rate and maximize its battery can respond to the surroundings and can change its own behavior while it enters a particular waypoint and a geofence or leave from there. It can take its own decisions without any cloud delay, without any other dependency, just instant smart action that devices can take. And increase their overall applicability and reduce and remove all the junk communication that traditionally that we have been having. So there's a lot of work that is happening in Edge AI, which puts our devices at the forefront of this innovation. Analytical AI is essentially, think of it like a historian. It has access to all past data and it has done the analysis. It has studied these patterns for years and translated them into lane performance, transporter performance, career performance, driver port dwell times, efficiency of the process, lane efficiencies, and convert this into actionable insights for complex ETAs, for example, multimodal visibility, and all the way to getting into the risk of these different lanes and these different closed loop operations. This risk then can be aligned with the decision AI and can together they can produce very actionable results. The next pillar that we have is generative AI, which is what is truly the brains behind, which puts it all together in terms of how humans can consume these complex signals. So when we have such complex data structures and decisions that are being made, how do we translate this into something that human can look at? And one part of our voice AI, for example, that you just witnessed, Gen AI comes into the picture to translate that sentence to be having the right tone to speak with the driver versus speak with the logistics manager, for example. Predictive AI is basically the guardrails that we provide that predict risk, delays, damages, temperature excursions. Again, this is inspired by analytical AI. So it has all the historical data through analytical AI, but it uses that to basically paint a picture of the future and what could happen. And it can do a lot of scenario analysis of what a lane will look like. If, let's say, you were to open a new lane with given characteristics, what will that look like, or what can you expect? How much is the damage or delays that are happening? It can provide that futuristic view on that. Next is the operational AI. This is basically what brings all the signals that are being generated and how do we take action on this, remove the noise from all these signals that get generated and truly identify the ones that require proper escalation. Operational AI does the actual connecting with the humans. And finally, conversational AI essentially is remove the need of a dashboard and allow you to ask complex questions. On this lane, what is my typical product velocity? On these warehouses, what shipment arrived late, for example? right, are the simple questions that you can ask. And you don't even have to come to our interfaces to do this. Basically, these questions can be asked on the familiar platforms, such as your chatbots or WhatsApp and SMS, and we can provide that level of detail. So, summing it all up, I think we come to this um, next level of innovation and bring our agentic army, which is powered by these 8 pillars of intelligence, which can take care of many different type of scenarios. But more importantly, they can adapt to the processes that you have. They can become your glue between the areas where humans falter and the things fall in no man's land. These agentic army can come in and provide that peace of mind for any supply chain and logistics operation.